Hi, I'm Todd Cook. Welcome back to the kitchen for another episode of Polymer E-Club's Ask the Cook. We're here to talk about polymers and polymer application. We help you answer the question, what do you need to know to add polymer skills to your career? Now, polycarbonate is an amorphous polymer known for its high light transmittance, high refractive index, and high toughness. Since polycarbonate and I share some history, I thought it might be good to review a little bit about this important polymer. When the Engineering Polymers came into existence, there was a naming convention change in polymers. No longer do we have poly followed by the name of the monomer like polyethylene, polypropylene. We now find ourselves with these new engineering polymers, poly, and the name of the linkage system that holds the molecules together to make the polymer. So in the case of polycarbonate, you have a carbonate linkage. That carbonate linkage is formed from one end of an alcohol, a bisphenol, as in the case of polycarbonate, and the other by the bischloroformate condensation reaction. So you condense out sodium and chlorine and you end up with a molecule that builds molecular weight. What's interesting about it is that there's both linear polymer, very, very long chains of linear polymer, and also macrocyclics, very large rings of polymer. And both of these have the similar sorts of properties. They're amorphous, they're very tough. There's actually a structure in the middle of the polymer which has a very easy ability to sort of maneuver around so that when impact occurs, it has some mechanisms to use up energy without actually beginning to break the molecule. So this new engineering polymer era came with a new naming convention, polycarbonate being one of them, the earliest in that world, polyamide, which is what we would know as nylon, a word that was originally a brand name, but that lost its brand name and became generic because of lack of protection of the name. So DuPont lost the trademark to nylon. I think the Zytel is what they use now. But anyway, polycarbonate is this very, very tough material and also works very well in printing processes. So the front of a soft drink machine gets a beautiful screen printed image, is backlit, and is polycarbonate for toughness because these machines suffer some abuse. So I spent the very earliest part of my career working on that sheet and film material with polycarbonate. Also, you can see in polycarbonate how the industry began to shift in its sense, meaning that as engineering polymers came into existence, you began to see the industry shifting its pricing to now not so much the manufacturing cost plus a premium, but now the properties would dictate the price. And so polycarbonate's high toughness and high light transmittance became a very in-demand property set for things like headlight covers and those kinds of things, and began to drive the price of the material up to very high margins. The engineering polymer era was a time of great financial performance and growth for the industry. And now we have all this capital established and we have all these different polymers available to us so we can begin to do some amazing things. Designers still rely on polycarbonate to this day for applications that require clear material, very high clarity, and also toughness. Knowing that polymer's properties are what drive its success, that's working knowledge. Just what you get when you share with us in this community here at Polymer E-Club, Ask the Cook. Now remember, please, to subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and even share if you appreciate the content. You can follow a link in the description to learn more about Polymer E-Club and how to get involved. I'm Todd Cook for Polymer E-Club, Ask the Cook. Thanks for watching.